Musicville takes you on an adventure with Maiden melody and radical rhythm as they attempt to save their town from the Sorcerer of Silence. Their journey teaches them and our upper junior school students about new kinds of music, overcoming obstacles, and the importance of working together as a team. Musicville was collaborated by Sekolah Pelita Harapan Kemang Village grade 5 to 6 students. They performed this musical 3 times. 1 performance on Friday and 2 performances on Saturday. Students and teachers had been working hard for the past 5 months and the result has paid off. The theater room was packed with parents, friends, and SPH Kemang Village community. Some teachers and admin staff also supported this event by participating as soundman, lighting, stage director, backdrop artist, and makeup artist. Through this event, students gain not just a theatrical skill, but also communication skill, social skill, public speaking proficiency, and time management.
I am Neo as Radical.
And I am Melody. Wait, what? No, my name is Latia and I play Melody.
So my character is just like about I just like don't want to get to like really into like way too crazy stuff, cause she always asks me to, and I was like complaining. I'm always complaining, but sometimes she encourages me.
My character, Melody, she is really outgoing and adventurous. She loves like adventure and she tries to convince Radical to come with her, but sometimes he doesn't want to. But at the end, of course, he always wins. For the character? Oh, well, on a few lunches, we had to, get comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it was really awkward.
Yeah.
So
It's so.
so awkward at the beginning, so we had to take a few lunches to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And now we're good.
Makeup. I guess
Makeup.
so. Oh,
No, she doesn't like makeup.
I do.
Well,
I have to wear lipstick. What?
Memorizing lines was pretty hard for me, and making it not awkward
yeah.
between us because we're like, I don't know.
Also, one thing. It was pretty hard to sing the song.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of the song
Yeah.
called Beat by Beat.
Yeah, he had to do this rap thing. And
Yeah,
then
I
he kept
got so
forgetting it.
nervous.
Yeah.
I got so nervous that I went silent. I was
Yeah.
like, seriously.
But now he's good. You're
But
good.
I'm getting a hang of it.
He's good at that.
I have 2.
Okay,
Beat
go
by
ahead.
Beat and Song of Silence. I guess.
I like Up Ahead and and Tengeros.
I also like Albehan and
Yeah,
Sangeros.
Up Ahead.
Hello, I'm Chesla and I play the Sorceress of Silence. So basically my character is secret, so she seems very hard and cold on the outside, but really what she wanted was to have a place in music, which at the end she found out there was a place for her. But she's very full of anger in the beginning of the play, and she's so full of anger throughout the play, but eventually you can see her soft side peek through at the end, and so I think she's a very cool character. First of all, last year I joined the play. I was Gladys, and I really enjoyed it, and I got a lot of compliments, so I tried again. And I also really loved singing, and I love Broadway, and I hope to be able to sing on a Broadway stage one day. And so that kind of made me want to join another play, and especially a musical this year, because last year we didn't do a musical, and so I decided, I should join. I kind of shut myself out for a while. I just sat in my room for a long time and thought about everything I don't like, and so that when I got on stage I could bring that person up. But most people would say I'm not very much like the Sorceress of Silence, but yeah, when I was going into the character, it was really hard for me to not sing along or be happy because my character is so angry in the play, and so jealous of everyone. But I really wanted to. I still get to sing backstage, but I really hated to have to always look so angry and upset. Well, my friends would always call me by my sorceress's name, and we would call each other by our names so that we could get into character. So I would call Melody Melody, and I'll call Rad Rad. And I'm actually in the same classroom as some of them, and so we would always be together and constantly like talking to each other, practicing our lines together. And so they're very supportive, and my mom and dad are very supportive. They put me into singing and acting classes, and I go to an acting camp. And so I feel very supported by them, and I'm very glad that they like that I like to sing and dance. SPH gives us lots of opportunity because we have music classes, and there are a lot of choices of instruments there. And they also, we have a choir as well where we get to sing. And this school is very full of song and singing. And there's lots of people who like to sing, and so they're very supportive of it. And so that's cool. Yes, I've felt like the sorceress before because I tend to get jealous when I don't have things I don't want. And so that I could really relate to the sorceress and how I wanted that. And instead I was doing the wrong thing the entire time, and really all I had to do was ask and join in. But yeah, so that's how I relate to the sorceress.
My name is Laura, and I am one of the directors.
Erna, and I am the music director.
Peter, and I am the choreographer.
I'm Janae, and I'm also one of the directors.
We've done 2 shows already, and we felt like both of them were senior school, and we wanted a chance for junior school to be, to have junior school, junior school 1, and so we chose Musicville. It's one of the options.
The goal of this musical was to allow kids to get out of their comfort zones, and also for those kids who aren't as good at sports to shine and give them an opportunity to be the ones who get to have the spotlight for a little bit, as well as giving them presence on a stage and being able to be good communicators.
Well, we started auditions in August, and then we did practices twice a week, and from that starting in August all the way till now. And then for the last 2 weeks, we've been practicing longer days, and then this last week we've done practice every day.
Well, I can speak for myself. One of the biggest challenges was just the work-life balance, because any extracurricular activity is always worth it, but it's also how to balance that with the rest of life and with family. And so I think each of us sort of had our times when we had to lean on each other, and it was great to have a team of 4 where we could just rely on each other and balance out our strengths and our weaknesses.
We've had about 17 students involved for junior school and 4 senior school students involved with the lights.
I feel like I like how our arts program is with SPH from junior school all the way to senior school. I like that we get opportunities where we can just highlight the arts. And the school supports us in so many ways.
That's the plan. We'll see next year just where it goes, yeah. But for sure, probably going to do it next year as well.
Well, we are so impressed with the students. They've come so far from the beginning, and so we want them to know how proud we are of them and their hard work and their commitment. And there have been so many people behind the scenes that we couldn't even begin to name them, because we would surely miss somebody. There were so many. And just a huge thank you, because it's not possible without all of those hands helping to make life work.
This musical is about a town called Musicville, where the sorceress does not like all the noise that happens in it, and these 2 young characters escape and want to save Musicville, and along the way they discover how important friendship is, and the fact that it's not just one person that does a job, it's multiple people that gather together, and the importance of also song itself. And it comes to an end with a great surprise.
My name is Nofita Fisher. I am the mother of Chesila Fisher, the sorcerer, and Olivia Fisher, the twin, one of the twin, the crazy twin. I think the performance is excellent. It brings music to life, and it's a happy play, I think. And what's interesting about it, I think, because we're such a small community, and then all the teachers all the directors are the teachers, and they know the kids so well, so they cast the kids so well to play that specific role that they're playing. So it seems like it comes naturally to them, Of course they practice, but it comes naturally. If it were me, I would be shivering by now. Well, I think I'm blessed enough that my kids they love doing this. They can't stop dancing and singing. So when the first opening of the casting, as soon as it was happening, they register right away, and they're like at the door, putting their name and trying, to get a role in something. I think it's really important. In a way, is. Again, it brings out something that is very unique in that child's. So it's not always about the academic. It's not just about science and math and English. I mean, part of it, of course, is that. But I think it's great for the child because this is hard work. It's 5 months of not missing practice, being very disciplined about their practice and memorizing their lines. So it's not just the fame and glory of the performance, but it's also the backstage. It's a lot of time is very boring, and they have to sit through the days where they're not practicing for their role. They still have to be here. So I think it's building character, building teamwork, it's appreciating art, appreciation of people's hard work. I think it's really good because they became a family, So it's not just about the music, it's not just about the art, but it's about the relationship, and I think it's just a really, really beautiful thing. Yeah, I mean, every year we do something like some musical like this, and every year a lot of the part of the community, the teachers, the staff, the students, the parents, even the security and the cleaners are part of it. They're every year the school get together and manage to come up with this, and I think it's something really, really unique and very, very cool. And then almost everyone get involved, even if they're not involved in the stage. They're involved in the marketing, And I think it shows how serious SPH is about kids' talents. Just getting out of that thing that they already have in their life, but just getting the juice out of it, so that it'll come out. I think you'll be surprised of what your kids can do, and a lot of the times us parents think, but they're very shy. They're shy with you, but when they're on stage, they suddenly just open up and shine, So it's like a channel of creativity that, that it'll be interesting to find, in your kid, right? It's like super important for their life to be able to get that, oh, this is something that I love to do and I'm good at it, So I think other parents should also just test it, just try it, It could be shy in the beginning, but it could be really awesome at the end, I'm so thankful to belong to this community, and I'm so thankful that parents and the kids are given the chance to shine, and I'm just so thankful that they are doing it with love, with encouragement and teaching discipline, but mostly with a lot of hugs and high fives and just a lot of love.
Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for helping me on my way to coming here. Thank you for putting me into singing classes and dancing classes and acting camp, and I hope that I can do it again.
Thank you for all the support. We couldn't be here without you.